The knob came out so perfectly. And there it is on my shell pink Tele with the single knob hole on the aluminum plate. So all machined on the Carvera Air. It's absolutely stunning. Turns perfectly. You get that nice little grip from those really sharp teeth. And you can polish it as much or as little as you like. I put this on the buffer and I got a very, very, very nice luster on the top. Getting in between all the little nooks and crannies is really, really hard. I don't know any machinist tricks for actually removing any of the machining marks or for polishing in those little tiny areas. So I'll have to actually do some research on those tiny little tools. It just looks absolutely gorgeous on my shell pink Tele. The other really cool thing about this is that it's raw brass, so it'll patina with my fingers. So every time I touch it, all the oils in my hands are gonna make it sort of like a duller, more matte look. And so that luster will go away eventually, but I can always repolish it if I wanted to, or I can keep that patina, which is what I want. So the Carvera Air is a killer machine. I never thought I'd ever be able to machine anything like this, and I did. And it wasn't difficult. I did it in one weekend. One weekend. In fact, I would even say most of the machining was done in one day. And as far as the buffing, you spend as much time as you want on that part. If you want a high luster, you're gonna spend a lot of time. If you want it to just be sort of like raw brass, you can do that too, your choice. So the fourth axis on the Carvera Air really gets you up and running if you're interested in doing these kind of machining jobs, which I am. I've always wanted to build my own bridges, my own saddles, and I've never been able to really pursue that interest because I didn't have the right machine. And I didn't even bother designing any of that stuff, but now I am. I'm gonna be able to actually design bridges and saddles knowing that whatever I design, I can create the Carvera Air. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.